Well, hi guys. I'm out taking Cole for a walk again. There he is right there. I got him off leash because that just got to be too much of a nightmare. And there aren't many people out here walking. So, pretty safe. Those are some big propane tanks there. But anyway, seeing as how this is our last night here anyway, what's the worst they could do? Tell us to leave? We're leaving tomorrow. And maybe even tonight. I'm not sure. It's a debate. When we get back to camp, after we take this nice little leisurely stroll, I figure I'll come back and start packing things up, breaking the tent down, and getting ready to go. I don't want to leave tonight though. I want to wait until in the morning to leave. First thing, wake up first thing in the morning, get up and go get a quick shower, eat something. I'll make enough tonight when I cook to where I have something for breakfast in the morning left over. And then we'll take off out of here really early, before the traffic gets bad, because I got to be at the other job at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. I could have worked today, but I didn't want to just throw away the money I spent, out here to be out here this night, so I'm not about wasting money. Plus it was another day to relax, recuperate before I go back to work, on that job. So that's gonna work out good. Now, this Cole don't be too far away when he's off leash. Once I get so far, he'll start running up and he'll catch up to me. I ain't gotta say nothing. Watch, he's sniffing around over there. I'm walking backwards, getting further and further away from him. I'm gonna ease over here. I'm gonna be quiet. See, here he comes. He loses sight of me. He takes off and comes after me. And he runs just far enough ahead of me where he can sniff around and see what's going on before I get there. And then he'll come on along with me afterwards. So he's not bad. It's just that when he's on the leash, he pulls. He's got a faster pace than me. So what he does, he runs up ahead of me, and he waits for me to catch up by sniffing around, and then he lets me get ahead of him a little ways, and then he runs to catch back up to me again. That's how he gets his little exercise in. He gets his run time, because I don't run that fast. I'm not walking that fast. So I get a nice leisurely walk. He gets to stretch his legs and run a little bit. It's a win-win for both of us. This is enjoyable. This is how it should be. And the beautiful thing about it is there's no people to complain about him being off his leash. Because that's what'll happen. They'll complain, And, rightly so. Cole's unpredictable. I don't know what he'll do. He might tear somebody's little dog up. People have little dogs and stuff or whatever. He takes off running after them, and they don't pick him up off the ground quick enough to get him in their arms. Cole may, rip him to pieces. Treat him like one of those chew toys. I don't know if he'll do that for sure, but, I could see something like that happening pretty quick. Because Cole can be pretty vicious when he wants to. And see, like right there, he just saw something. Probably a squirrel. Yeah. So anyway, and heaven forbid he gets a hold of a little kid or something, or he runs up on somebody that's afraid of dogs, and they act a little sketchy. Cole's gonna read into that. He's gonna read it as, aggression or whatever, or, like they're a threat, because they're gonna be looking at him and staring him down, and they're not gonna be friendly. They're not gonna be extending a hand or nothing. They're gonna be all closed up. Their body language is gonna make them get bit, But like I said, Cole's been pretty good. Only time he's ever bit anybody or attempted to bite anybody is when they try to reach their hand into the truck. Cole considers that his territory. We spent a lot of time in that truck. I first got him. We came back home in a rental truck all the way back home, almost 1,000 miles. Took us 5 days to get back home up here to Michigan from Florida. And we spent all that time in that truck together. We slept in the truck at night. We rode in the truck all day. So he views his truck as his home, you know. And then we got back and I used the other truck that I borrowed, and he considered that home. And then when I got this truck here, he really considered that home because we actually sleep in there, you know. And, I really prefer sleeping in that truck than I do the tent. It's not quite as comfortable as my bed at home, but it's much better than in the tent. It feels more cozy. I got more room to lay on the mattress there. The bed, I got more room, more space on there. That cot's kind of narrow, and but the bed is perfectly, the perfect width, and Cole can sleep on there with me without any trouble. And that cot, he tried to sleep on it with me. He falls off, and today, after I got through cooking breakfast, we hung out in the tent, and I let him get in there with me, and he tried to get in the bed with me and sleep with me because I was sitting there looking at videos, YouTube videos, and he went ahead and got into his dog cage. I'm glad I put the cage in there, so he had that option because he's got a nice little padded mat inside there, so he was nice and good and everything. I woke up, it was hot in that damn tent. It was really hot. Oh, there's a little island over there. There's a little lake access right there. They don't allow you to swim out there. There's a little lake there, a little island right there. That looks nice. I may take the drone up and get some video of that island right there. It looks like it's right across from me where I'm camped at over there. Yeah, I think I see the camp over there. So, okay, that's pretty cool. Now that I got a bearing, I know where it's at. I'll fly over there and check it out. And I'll make a video of drone shots of this little trip here, so you guys can see, everything from the air. It gives you a better perspective. But I can't do it on this video because it can be done, but it'll take me forever to download that video off that drone and then put it on my phone and then splice it into the video to make it work right and then upload it. I'll do it, but I'll do it on its own separate video when I get a little time to do it. So anyway, I don't have the cord that goes to the phone to be able to download it from the drone to the phone. Anyway, so that pretty much settles that. But anyway, that's my plan. So this has really been a nice trip. Only thing I regret is that I didn't go over to the boat rental thing over there and rent a boat so that me and Cole could go canoeing out there in that lake. That would have been some interesting drone shots if we could have done that. Could have had the drone follow me while I'm kayaking out there, or not kayaking, canoeing. I don't know if they have kayaks over there or canoes over there. I need a canoe. A kayak won't work. It's got to be a canoe because Cole got to be able to sit on there without falling off. And he's got too much energy to sit still on a kayak. But a canoe, that's doable because it's got a well in it where he can sit down in and he'll realize he's surrounded by water. He won't be trying to jump off or move around too much. That'll work out good. But those are coming. I got a place near the house I can go to and do that. I'm gonna check that out. And but anyway, Labor Day weekend is coming, guys. Labor Day weekend is coming. And it's going to be a nice thing where I'm going to be camping at a campsite. I've already got it reserved for 3 nights. So Cole and I are gonna be camping that Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. So that Monday we'll be leaving, but we're gonna have a nice little extended stay at a campsite. That'll be Memorial Day weekend, so that's week after next week. So that's gonna be an exciting little trip. And I'm probably gonna rent a kayak or a canoe. I keep saying kayak. I'm gonna rent a canoe and we're gonna go out on the water and have us some fun. Yes, we are. Look at him go. It really does me good to see him free and able to run around and chase after squirrels and stuff. Just do what he's meant to do, maybe even trained to do. You know, I'm not a hunter. I don't hunt birds or anything, but I'm just going by his body language and what he's doing. He's scurrying around, scaring up birds and stuff. He was coming by so fast I couldn't even catch him on the camera. There he goes. But yeah, he does pretty good off leash. He stays close enough, but he just let me know that, hey, you can let me go off my leash. I won't go too far. I don't like that leash. So now he done rounded the corner there. Okay, he's coming back. See, he's good off the leash. He's good. He knows that I want to keep him in sight. He knows that. And he tries his best to stay in sight, well, because he doesn't want that leash back on again. Because he knows that's pretty restricting, and he just doesn't like it. I don't like it either. As long as he behaves, good boy. As long as he behaves himself, I'll leave him off for it. Now, once we get to back to the populated part where we're walking past people's campers and stuff, I have to put him back on there because he'll be chasing after people's dogs and he'll be running up on people and doing all manner of debauchery. I would walk up in there, but I don't want people to see me from there with Cole running around loose. So we're gonna stick to the trail. But anyway, like I said, it's been nice. As I said in my other video, I'm just a working guy, guys. I work a job, a regular job. You know, nothing fancy. I work for a temporary service, doing jobs, you know, here and there. You know, odd jobs. You know, companies need people to fill a position for a certain amount of time. Sometimes it's a couple of days. Sometimes it's a couple of weeks. Sometimes it could be ongoing. You can get, you know, hired. You know, I've been offered jobs from these jobs plenty of times. I've been working, you know, and it's been a temporary job, and they've approached me and say, look, you know, we're hiring if you're interested in a position full time here working with us. And I have to decline. I have to be like, no, I'm sorry, I'm good. Cole, I want to check this trail out right here. Cole, he'll be along. But because I don't want to be tied down to a job. You know, I like the freedom of being able to come and go to different jobs, meet different people, do different things, you know. And but it's bad when you got a job that you actually like and the assignment ends. That sucks. But it happens, you know. You take the good with the bad. So anyway, I'll be back working at the tire job tomorrow, which is not a bad job. You know, it's kind of physically demanding because those tires can get pretty heavy, but there's potential to make more money, which I can definitely use, you know, and it's steady work. You know, they say I can keep coming back there as much as I want to, so I'm pretty much going to be locked down there because they're going to want me to come back every day, every week. You know, the hours aren't bad, so that's good. The pay isn't bad, you know. Like I say, even the most mediocre jobs nowadays are paying decent money. When I say decent, I mean, you know, you can live off of it if you got your shit together, you know. But I wouldn't recommend it to somebody that's in their 20s or 30s and they're having kids and they got responsibilities, they got a mortgage, they got car payments and stuff like that. It's not for you. It's for somebody that's semi-retired, that's got this shit together, you know, then, or somebody that's really young that's just starting off, that doesn't have any responsibilities yet. They're still living at home with their parents, and they just want to get a little job where they can get some pocket money, maybe buy them a car. You save up to get you a car doing that. That's what that kind of job is for. But anyway, I suggest, if you can get your house paid off, which is what I did, and I haven't looked back since, but I've been able to enjoy myself and do things that a lot of people can't do because they're tied to a job where they can't get off, and they can't, they want to try to take time off. They got to, make a request for it, and they got to wait for the boss to decide, okay, I guess I can let you go, this many days, but not that many days. They'll cut you down to where you only can be off 2 or 3 days. You can't have a whole week, and God forbid, a month, which this winter, I intend to go to Florida again, and I want to stay down there for like 3 months. You come back when the weather gets good. That's my goal. If I can make enough money this summer, I'd like to go to the Grand Canyon this summer and check it out. I've never been there before. I want to check out west, and I want to go to some different camps or places and whatever. They got free camping out west. I want to check that out. I'd like to go to the RTR, where Steve Wells will be at. I want to meet some more YouTubers. I want to do a lot of stuff. This guy's sitting out on the back of his porch. This is his house right there, his porch right there. He's sitting there. I don't know, maybe on the internet, maybe in the paper. That's life right there. I would cut all these darn trees down so it wouldn't block my view of the lake, though. I would cut all this stuff down. Yes, I would. And then if somebody said something, I don't know what happened. They'd be like, well, we know you did it, But anyway, I know you don't want the water to stop. Come on, let's go. Come on, water when we get back. I gave you some water before we left. Come on. I think he actually likes to taste of this, lake water and stuff. Maybe it's got some kind of minerals in it that he needs, that they take out of the filtered water. Maybe the filtered water tastes bland to him, or sterile. Maybe it has a sterile taste to him, or something because he seems to prefer this lake water over the purified water that I always give him. But I'm just afraid that I'll make him sick. There's an interesting dog right there. Look at us. Hey, buddy. Oh, there's 2 of them. There's a little tiny one, and there's a bigger one. They got 2. Wow. And they look like they're high energy. But see, people get high energy dogs like that, and they keep them in that little small little enclosure right there. In a little fenced-in area. They can't get out. They bark at everybody that walks by. They get a lot of people to bark at here because there's a little park here. There's a trail. A lot of people come through this trail. So they get to see people every day, all day. So they get a little excitement, a little interest in this as they watch people walk by with their dogs. So they don't have that bad a life, but they don't have as good a life as Cole's got it. Cole really has it good. I really let him get away with murder, pretty much. And like right now, he's running off leash, doing as he please, exploring the area. We go to different parks every day. And now here we are here. He gets to check this out. This is something new. He's never been here before. So he's enjoying his walk here. And he's having a ball. And surprisingly, the mosquitoes aren't bad out here. They're really not. I would think they'd have been tearing me up. But they're not. They must spray something for them to keep them at bay. But okay, we're coming around this bend here. We get close to the sites, the home sites. So I'm gonna have to put him back on his leash. And that marks the end of this video, because having him on his leash and trying to do a video at the same time is quite problematic. Got a lot of aircraft around here. A lot of aircraft. I mean, there were planes flying all over the place. The other morning I heard, I didn't hear nothing. I looked on the lake. I could see a light coming across the top of the lake. And I'm like, man, it kind of looked like my drone, my spotlight on the bottom of it coming across there or whatever. So I look out to see what's out there. And what it was a plane that was way up, but it had its landing lights on. And the landing lights were shining on the water as it was going by overhead. I couldn't hear it because it was so high up, it wasn't making any sound, but I could see the light on the lake come across wherever, and I know it was a plane because I know that's what planes do. But somebody that doesn't know that, or hardly ever looks up in the sky at anything, would be like, oh, there's a UFO, blah, blah, blah. There's no UFOs, man. I'm sorry to bust your bubble. We're alone in the universe. I don't know why these people want to believe that there are aliens and they want to welcome them with open arms. The aliens, we want to meet the aliens. There's a UFO, it's going to land and we're going to go over and meet them and greet them. That's some stupid shit right there. That's what the Indians did. The Indians saw the boats coming across the ocean and they're like, look, there's boats coming across the ocean. They're floating on top of the water. Let's go out and meet them and greet them. They came out to meet them and greet them and offered them their stuff and everything and gave them food and everything, helped them stay alive. Of course, they were a little more technically advanced, so they gave them different things, made their life a little easier, but unbeknownst to them, wasn't their fault. They gave them diseases and everything, and then they ended up conquering the Indians and taking all the land from them and everything or whatever. That would probably be the scenario. What would happen if aliens were to come here? That'd be the only reason why they would come, would be to take something they want. That's the only reason why they would come, period. If anything that's that far advanced over us, that's flying around through space and has that ability, they're not interested in our knuckle dragging asses. These stupid people think that, they're gonna like us. They're gonna come and, open us with open arms and teach us how to do all kinds of things that we don't know how to do. They ain't gonna teach you shit. They're gonna come over here and they're gonna eat you, and that's gonna be about it. They're gonna take everything, the planet from us, and kick us off, or just kill us all and eat us and whatever. That'll be it, So they're not gonna be friendly. They're not gonna be, they're gonna treat us worse than the colonials did the Indians, But I don't think you got to worry about that, because there's no such thing as that. Whatever. There's too high a probability for all this shit to come together the way it did here on this planet, someplace else. And plain and simple, God did this. I don't know if people want to believe that or not. They think it's a cop-out. They think it's an easy explanation. But when you see how much stuff on this planet we got, and how much life and how much diversity and everything on this one place here, and you see all out throughout space and how far and vast the distance are from everything, you realize that, this had to be put together, on purpose by a single, thought process. I mean, it all works together, And of course, if you want to believe in aliens or something from outer space, you might as well believe in God, whatever. But them same people be like, oh, there's no such thing as God, blah, blah, blah. They talk out of both sides of their asses. But that's just the way some people are, I'll be quiet. I don't voice my opinions. you know, but I really would like to tear into their asses about that shit. But if you want to believe in that, fine, whatever floats your boat. It's interesting. It's a nice concept to think about. You know, I like science fiction movies. I like watching, you know, videos and stuff like that. I like, you know, use my imagination. You know, it would be nice, but it's just not reality. I mean, seriously, you know, this is it. This is all there is. You know, people on this planet, we can't even get along together with each other. Different races and different ethnicities, different religions and stuff. Well, we fight over our different religions. You know, there's a guy that went and shot a bunch of black people just for the hell of shooting black people. You know, and you talking about we want to meet aliens? Are you serious? That's not gonna happen. But anyway, I'm out of my rant right now. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. And I'd appreciate some likes. I'm kind of getting tired of looking at my videos and going over my analytics, which I do to see how you guys are liking my videos and everything. And I'm really disappointed when I look at my videos. I see where I got 50 views and I've got maybe 2 or 3 likes. You know, that means only 2 or 3 people figured that, you know, cared enough about the video to take the time to hit the like button, you know. Or if you don't like the video, that lets me know something too. Hit the unlike, you know. That lets me know, okay, this many people didn't like this video, so I'll stop making videos like this. You know, I'll try to make it for you guys. Well, but really, my videos, it don't make any difference. I'm gonna make them anyway. They're just a way to document my life and the things I go through. It's sort of like a diary for me. You know, if people want to watch it and I get hits and I get, you know, people watching it and I can get income off of it, so much the better. But I'm really just doing it as a way to store all my videos and different things I do throughout my life and my concept of what I think and believe, you know. And it's my way of documenting it all, because I don't have enough, you know, storage on my phone or anything, and I get a chance to share it with other people, you know. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.